All right, second grade, we're going to try to make a different type of video looking at my board because we are going to talk about dividing today. And I needed a surface to show you how to divide. To divide is kind of like opposite of multiplication, kind of like how adding and subtracting are kind of opposites. Dividing is kind of the opposite of multiplying. So to divide something means to separate it into equal parts. So if you had chocolate chip cookies at your house and I came for a visit and I wanted to split them up evenly, we would divide them into two equal parts. Or one of us would be sad that they didn't get as many chocolate chip cookies as the other, okay? So when we divide, we kind of take the whole group and split it into equal parts, okay? So if grandma made 4 cookies and we had to divide these 4 cookies into equal parts, we could do the one for me, one for you, one for me, one for you type of dividing, and then we would have 2 sets of 2 equal cookie amounts so everybody would be happy, okay? So these pennies that I borrowed out of a piggy bank are going to be our counters, okay? So we're going to do some of the page that you are going to do today, 145. We're going to do that together. So if you pull out 145, page 145, 5.9, division, equal groups. We are going to pull out some counters. We have 6 counters here. These are my extras. So you have 6 counters here. And you are going to make them into 2 equal sets. So one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. So how many would be in each set? This is the set, so how many? 3. So 6 altogether divided into 2 would be 3. It would divide that into equal sets. Now we're going to put those 6 counters together and make 3 equal sets. So one for you, one for your friend, and one for me. You, a friend, and me. So we have 3 sets of 2. So 6 divided by 3 people is going to be 2. So we're just in the beginning stages of division, and it doesn't go into it very much in second grade at all. Just splitting them up into equal groups. Okay, now we're going to have a couple more come over. So we have 8 counters. So when we have 8 counters, if we wanted to split them into 4 equal sets, so 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like we're dealing cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 sets. We had 8. We divided it into 4. How many is in each group? 2. So 2 in each set. Okay, now we're going to bring in some more and have 10 penny counters. When we have 10 counters and we want to make 2 equal sets, so there's just 2 of us again. So one for me, one for you, 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 one for me, one for you. So we had 10. We divided it into 2 groups or 2 sets. How many in each set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each set. All right. Now, that is what you're going to do on your paper. So I'm going to let the last 3 be for you. You can get pennies, you can use markers, you can get Legos, whatever you have a lot of, and split them up into equal groups. 1 for me, 1 for you, or maybe a friend or 2, just like we're dealing out cards like we do when we played Uno back in the day when we were in school together. We go around and make our piles or our sets equal, and this is part of dividing. We're making them into equal groups. Now, let's flip over to the back before you finish that up. Flip over to the back. It has nuts. these we're going to make equal sets of. Circle the sets and write how many. So you have a bunch of nuts there. I think 1, 2, 3, 9. So we have 9 nuts there. If you circle them in 3 equal sets, you might want to use your counters first to make it easy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. So how many are going to be in each set that you circle? 3. So you can circle 9. You have the 9 nuts here. You circle them in 3, so it'd be 9 nuts in 3 sets, 3 in each set. So you're going to find the right amount of items and then split it into whatever amount of sets it says, and then write the information there. Let's look at number 10. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So bring that one back over here. 10 nuts. So we have to circle 5 equal sets. So we have 5 friends here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have our 5 groups. So you make circles. 10 all together in 5 sets. But how many in each set? 2. So you're going to write 2. Okay, so use counters or pennies or whatever you have a bunch of at home to help you fill out these nut sets and the division on the front. And so you go around and make equal sets out of your counters for today. So pretty simple, pretty easy dividing. So make sure they're all equal and then you'll be good to go.